Well everybody, in today's quick tutorial I'll be showing you how to set your Omega Bot on a VPS using a Windows 10. It'll basically work the same way on a Windows 11. In the next tutorial I'll be showing you how to do it on a MacBook or just Mac device. Okay, so VPS, you just type add-in. Make sure you click on this one or try 1 month for free because you'll get a month free. So you're getting the best deal. I'll use this because I've already got an account, so I'll be using this to just show you formally. Instead of login, you would get started. Here, as you can see, you've got a free trial, so you can make one server with it with a budget up to $100. So that's more than enough. But for my sake, I'll just log in. Okay, so once you log in, you'll be on this page. You have to click on My Cloud and then you click on Server. Once you're on this page here, click create a new server. Here you really pick what type of region you're from. So if you're from America, I'll click on this one. If from Europe, you'll click on this one. And if you're, for example, say you're from France, you'll pick Germany because that's the closest country of the same time as you. So I'd recommend pick Germany. In my case, I'm from the UK, so I'll be clicking London. You scroll down here. You'll be clicking on Windows, choose a version. On here, I recommend you selecting this one, 2000 standard, 64-bit, choose service back. So the number one, the type, you'll click on B. CPU, recommend you clicking on 1 for the RAM. It really depends, but I personally recommend selecting 4 just to avoid the server crashing. They'll just give you headache if you choose to. Oh yeah, select 4th SSD disk, select 30 gigs, leave this unchecked here. Leave everything how it is here, obviously the password. Here, make sure you remember whatever you put here. Make sure you remember this password. So, I'll just pick my password. Server name, it really doesn't matter. You can type in whatever you want. So you've got 2 options here. You can either pay monthly or by the hour. Choose the hour. So you'll be paid for every hour the VPS for running. Why? Because most of you won't be using the VPS on the weekend, so you won't be using it on the Saturday or Sunday because of the market closure. So when price when powered off, you'll be paying a lot less. You'll be paying this much a month instead of this much a month. Yeah, I recommend you choose pay by the hour. It'll just save you a lot of money. Create server. You're gonna have to wait a little bit. Server has been created. If you click on task queue, it'll come up here. Basically, you're gonna have to wait for it. Okay, after 2 days of waiting, no, it was like 10 minutes it took for the server to rate it. But oh, something's going on. We've got our IP address. Don't worry, you can have all of this information because I'll delete this server before I post a video soon. The next step. So we've got all this. That's the good stuff. Okay, once you create the server, right click on your screen, create a new notepad basically. Double click on that, and then in the description of this video there will be a bunch of words. So all you have to do is copy and paste it here, and it should look something like that. Now you will have to go back on that page with your IP address. This here, public internet IP. You'll click copy by clicking this icon here. Then you can go off this again. You can delete all that. Make sure there's no spaces. Paste that in there. And for username, I've already put this down because for most people that will be their username. Don't worry about all that. Double check, but like I said, for most people it will be this. The IP address, that's the most important one. Now we go here, click save as, ain't it? You guys test Omega. And now what we do is dot and we type in RD keep. Like that. Like that. And then this should come up. Double click on that. They'll ask me again for the connection, but that's up to you. Click connect. And now the important bit is Remember when I told you remember the password you entered? You'll have to type in your password, like you say on that. When this comes up, just click yes. Now, it should be in your VPS. You will normally get that from the browser. Just download it, and I just double click on it, wait for it to load. They should come up. Obviously, it might not be the same once again. If you have a different broker, it'll look similar, but it'll just have a different name basically. You'll click on next. As you can see, we've got both files here. Wait for it to finish loading up. Okay, you can click on finish. Just give it a moment. It should come up anytime now. Might take a while because if it doesn't come up, I'll show you a way to fix it. You'll click on Task Manager. This should come up. Click on More Details, and here you'll be looking for Meta Editor. I click on that, and then just click End Task. You'll click on that as well. End Task. I have to click on it again because I think we've opened it 3 times. As you see, it came up. But MetaTrader, who's spam task on it.
Make sure all MetaTraders are gone.
As you can see, it came up straight away.
On here,
it depends what server your account's on. If you're testing it on a demo account, click on the demo server. If you're testing it on a live, while testing, if you're using a bot on a live account, you'll click your server. Yep, so I just gone off that. I won't be setting up itself on this tutorial because I have literally made a tutorial a few days ago on how to set the bot up on either MetaTrader 4 or 5. But yeah, just follow that. One more thing before we end the video is, two main things you need to know about. It won't work because I'm not logged in, but give this example. You put your bot on 50-minute time frame. You have the bot running. You don't go off the MetaTrader. Make sure you don't close it here. Make sure you click this X button here instead. And with the files itself to the Omega Bot, I recommend you to mark it into emails. Like I said, if you're on a computer, if you got the files on your personal computer, all you have to do is copy the file over. I'll show you example now. Okay, this is the old file, but on the actual computer you can't see it because I'm using a different screen, but you would have to click here, right click on that, and you would have to copy it. Then you go back on your VPS, right click and paste, and that's it. As you can see, it's all here now. So that's the easiest way to get the Omega Bot files over to the VPS. If that doesn't work for some reason, then you can use your email, logging into email where the original files were sent to after you purchased the Omega Bot. Then, like I said, if you don't feel comfortable doing that, you can maybe even just log it into your Telegram, get the Telegram app and log it into the Telegram, and then download them from the Telegram. But it's really up to you. You can use many stuff to download files on the VPS. Copy and paste these one. That'll be everything. So like I said, once the bot itself set up on the VPS, make sure you leave this running, and all you do is click X, and everything's running in the background. So you could turn this computer off, and it'll still be running. Okay. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope to help people out. The next one will be probably on a MacBook, on just some Mac device, how to set it up, and then I'll also do another one how to do it on the phone. I'll see you then. Thank you for watching.